Jeremy West.
Live from the California Mid-State Fair.
Day number 1 of the California Mid-State Fair. Adam and Jeremy, the Cork Dorks, were thrilled to be here. Allie at 15C, what you bowed? You guys are killing it over there. Love it. The cheese plate was ridiculous. We got Suzanne. We got Mandy helping the Cork Dorks look good throughout. We got James over here. We got a lot going on. We got a lot of new friends. This has been cool. But, Jeremy, we are now, for the next 12 days, Paso Robles residents, and I'm thankful to our friends at Ventu Vineyards for letting us kick it with them and stay there.
Yeah. I mean, we're in the heart of Templeton. I mean, I can't wait to go have Joe's breakfast tomorrow morning. Get out there and have some Joe's again. And
little Amy and Jamie's place.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks to the folks at Ventu. I mean, I was down there today. We were doing a little tasting. Wines are on point.
Cool.
And what a beautiful facility. They actually have places you can come out and stay. So check them out. Google them. Ventu Vineyards here in Templeton. We got Brecken Estate hanging out with us here today at the California Mid-State Fair. We're in Mission Square. Mark Adams will be coming up here in less than 30 minutes. We're excited to have the Mark Adams Band back. We've been getting through some of the Reds today. The Farrell Underclass, of course, the Haggis. I won't bash her.
Bash her. Don't bash.
And
don't
you
mess
know,
with the name.
we had to go back and visit the Meritage because this is really what the vineyard is. I mean, this is the legacy of the vineyard, right, Damien?
That's it. It's old vines, the oldest cab and oldest cab franc in Paso, so we're led to believe. And we brought in this other clone of Malbec, which was the second planting of that one in the U.S. A tiny clone out of Cahors. And then we also planted some Petit Verdot, which polishes off the Meritage, and that's we took the budwood off a vineyard that I got the highest scoring one ever with the Enthusiast and the Spectator.
I was drinking this wine, and I was thinking about our friend Jeffrey Wiesing, and I was thinking about our trip to Bordeaux, and I was thinking about duck. Duck
nice
breast.
call. Good
And,
call.
Chef
you know,
Jeffrey.
I was just Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffy is, it's so great to go on a trip with that guy, and everybody should try to invite him because, he ordered all the food.
Jeremy left all the restaurant choices to him, so I'm like Googling, hitting up TripAdvisor, and I got some suggestions, but like if Jeffrey didn't condone it, we didn't go. I was a little bit hurt by that.
Well, he outclassed you a little
Well,
bit.
of course, he knows what he's doing, and now he's like getting his master's at CIA. Do you know that? Like he's we love Jeffrey.
But I mean,
Jeffrey,
and it was so great to be able to go to another country, especially Bordeaux and Paris and all that kind of stuff, because just with the culinary experience and the wines, and and to go with a guy like that, and then to make me think like this wine totally makes me think of duck.
Well, it was my stomping ground. I was Brit, so just over the channel. You pop over, for the weekend. You go on a booze cruise over to Bordeaux.
Perfect. We introduced him to vodka.
They don't have brew vodka.
Vodka.
We're like, it's called vodka. No, because it's funny when you go on a river cruise or you go into these areas. Cocktails is not their thing. I went to a bar and asked for a Bloody Mary, and they put out Worcestershire and salt and pepper and
They
tomato
made you
juice,
make it.
and I had to make my own drink. I was like, this is the
and they
weirdest
still
thing
charged
ever.
him 21 pounds for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they got mad if I tried to tip them because I felt weird. But
They don't like that either.
It's just a different system altogether. But I mean, they know their wine, they know their food, and so anyways, this is
So
beautiful,
how many
beautiful
Bloody
wine.
Marys did you need in the
I
morning?
just had one.
Oh,
because-
just the one. Okay,
Yeah,
I just
I was
But
wanted
I'll
to
tell you,
tired of
I will bring up American food over there. We did on our way to Chateau Margaux stop at this place called Margaux Snackin'. It was this French dude who set up an American diner,
That's
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
and like he cooked
Michael
a burger.
Jackson,
Complete with
Madonna, all on the
checkered
wall.
tiles.
Yeah,
the whole
exactly.
Thing. Oh
the whole
my
thing.
gosh.
The whole thing.
It was super American dinery, but this dude cooked a hamburger the way a French dude would, like it was still beating. It could crawl off the bun. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty
It
dope.
was tender.
That's
it
for
was
damn
raw.
sure.
Rare beef.
So Brecken Estate, Vineyard Drive, BreckenEstate.com is the website. Let's get into the Albarino. Now, we brought two different Albarinos today, and one of them is, of course, 100%, and the other one is called...
The Last Sandwich, which has 75% Albarino and 25% Viognier. Now, a lot of people out there think that Albarino doesn't blend with anything else. They're purists. I'm not so pure. I can and mix in a couple of things.
But you're in Paso. You can do as you will.
And I did both. So the Albarino is 100%. We
There's
sold out of
something
that
for
one.
everyone.
And then we played with the other one, and we sneaked in a little Viognier. One year I tried a little bit of Viognier. It worked really well. the 2020, I went the whole hog and stuck a whole bunch of Viognier.
Okay, so we're talking Viognier. What does that offer to not in a co-firm, but a blender? Like we're talking mouthfeel, a little bit of stuff on the nose, some stone fruit on the nose. What does that offer your Albarino blend?
But think of it the other way around. What does it do for a Viognier?
Okay.
So a Viognier can go a little rich and oily and be
Yeah.
a really winter
Viscous,
wine, a
yeah.
little viscous. So the Albarino cuts out the viscousness.
I love the way you put that.
And you dial it back and you get something that's crisp and refreshing, but still has the aromatics of a Viognier.
Good point.
Yeah, because, I mean, Viognier, Albarino on its own can already have kind of that fatty fleshiness to it, right? That gives you that mouthfeel.
The Viognier.
Viognier
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
The
for sure.
Albarino cuts through that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I never thought of it
So
that
you're
way.
getting best of both worlds.
You
You're
really
getting
are.
the aromatics of a Viognier, and you're getting the crisp, clean lines and citrus thing of the Albarino.
Let me ask you, Damien, because Paso is so good at blending, what is the education that you feel like folks like Rachel and her team need to put out there as far as educating on the different varieties? Are we trying to say, hey, let them know what Albarino, what Viognier is about? Or is this like, hey, enjoy the blend?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
And because you can look at the wines in their own right, but because we have so many varieties and microclimates within such a short distance, we can blend them all together. And so, I like to think about it by 5 minutes by tractor. But, okay, the tractor's a Lamborghini. But, what was that?
That was my glass hitting my microphone. Thank you, Damien.
Oh, wow. It sounded like you popped a bottle of bubbly.
Yeah, I thought that was
like, wow.
That was
where's
the Dom
bubbles?
Perignon. Yeah.
You're doing great.
And because we've got those microclimates, we can blend everything together. And within 10 minutes of my winery, I can grow 40 different varieties at world-class levels.
Totally.
And why wouldn't you play? Because,
Yeah.
if you're in Bordeaux, you've got to truck it in from Burgundy. Well, that's like 8 to 10 hours driving across France. Well,
Yeah.
why would you do that? I've got 5 minutes here.
We got to remember, too, I mean,
And
that's
those yellow vests are going to get on the bridge and block you anyways.
That's right.
Yeah.
what's great about it is, here in California, there are no rules. I mean, there's definitely
Well,
certain
there are
rules.
There are rules, but there's not many rules.
Are there rules, though? What
Yeah.
are the rules?
Only ones you can break.
Yeah. Bend.
Band. There you go. That's what I like. Yeah.
All right. That's Damien Grindley. We're talking about Brecken Estate. BreckenEstate.com is the website. They're on Vineyard Drive. This is Jeremy and Adam. We're hanging out with the folks from 15C at Mission Square. Mark Adams is getting ready to come up here. Stick around. We're 20 minutes away. Come by and say hi. And we got a couple more wines to talk about. We're going to wrap things up before 7 o'clock here at the